For Tamika Babb, this is anything but a relaxing cookout. The barbecue, salvaged from a nearby yard. The coals and lighter fluid given by a neighbor. With no power, she needs to cook what she can before it spoils.
Money is scarce. I'm not able to afford a generator to keep everything up and going.
Her neighborhood was ravaged by Hurricane Laura. Her apartment, where she lives with her girlfriend and their 3 kids, is barely livable. Neighbors come and go, but her options are limited. She's out of work, she has asthma, so in a pandemic, shelters aren't an option. They've applied for aid, but it's a slow and difficult process.
We don't have anybody try to help us. They tell us to go to these shelters, but how can we get there if we don't have a vehicle? How can we get anywhere if we don't have a vehicle?
I didn't expect it to be like this.
Across town, Farrah Higginbotham struggles to get by on Social Security checks.
Everybody's being asked to leave, but we don't have nowhere to go, you know? And so we're just trying to make it the best that we can.
Aid groups have delivered food and supplies, so that and faith keep her going.
If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be this happy.
Lake Charles took the brunt of the hurricane's force. Median income here is just $22,000. 1 in 5 live below the poverty line. The scale of the recovery and cleanup effort here is immense, and officials are warning that power and water may not be restored for weeks. This Walmart parking lot has become a lifeline, with aid groups and regular folks handing out water, food, and supplies. Studies show recovery efforts aren't always equitable, and disasters amplify existing inequalities. Tamika says she saw that firsthand when she and some neighbors went out after curfew looking for food.
And a police officer told us to go back home. One of the guys said, "What home? I don't even have a home." He said, "I don't care."
Even in a disaster
like that, and that's not right. It's not right.
Right now, though, she can't focus on that when there's the simple matter of feeding her family.
For them to survive, if I have to starve and they eat, I'm going to make sure they eat.
Just one obstacle on a road to recovery littered with them. Stephen D'Souza, CBC News, Lake Charles, Louisiana.